Minecraft, a game that I played countless of hours. But there is one version of Minecraft with a special place in my heart, which I also played countless of hours. Minecraft Classic. You might have never heard about Minecraft Classic. For Minecraft Classic, we need to go back. Back before fire, before the old herd sounds, before infinite worlds, before mobs, etc. But not before bookshelves. Minecraft Classic. One of the earliest versions of Minecraft. No health, no crafting, no mobs. You could pretty much only place and destroy blocks. Kind of like creative mode but without flying. At first, this is what Minecraft was, both single player and multiplayer. Later, there was a phase called Survival Test, which was only single player. It grew into Minecraft Alpha and eventually became the Minecraft Java edition we know today. But you could still play the old creative mode on the website, which was retroactively renamed to Minecraft Classic. At some point, Minecraft Classic players began programming a custom server-side game mode for Minecraft Classic, called Lava Survival. This video is about that. How does Lava Survival work? You spawn in a world together with other players. Your goal is to survive a lava flood. First you get time to build your shelter, and after a while the lava flood starts. The lava can destroy blocks as well, so you have to pay attention it doesn't destroy your shelter. If you touch the lava or some other deadly block, you die and respawn. You get 3 lives. After that, you become a ghost, an immortal spectator which cannot modify blocks. You can buy a life with points you get from surviving a lava flood, which ends after a while. The more air around you, the more points you get. That's the basis. There are also commands, which you type in the chat in the bottom left corner. They always start with a slash. You have generic commands, such as /z, which creates blocks between the dimensions of your choice. And you can buy stuff with /buy, such as doors, which you place with /door, which creates, well, a door. Yeah. And fun ones such as /gun, which creates a gun you can shoot other players with. Or /tree. There are many commands. Some of these commands you do not have immediately access to, but you get during a rank up, which on many servers you can get by buying with points or surviving a lot of lava rounds. The nice thing about these commands was that you can write custom commands yourself, as demonstrated in this example, where I program a coin flip command. Writing these commands is what got me into programming, which I still love to do. My first command was /Herobrine, which spawns an invincible Herobrine who chases players. If Herobrine touches you, you die. After a while, he despawns. Many people made more ingenious and useful commands, and also maps by the way, and put them on forums. Now I will talk more about blocks. Unlike the modern Minecraft, there weren't many blocks with special properties. I'll start with single player. Here are all the blocks. Most of them are inert and not special. There are slabs which are half a block high. Then there is leaves and glass which you can see through. And mushrooms and plants which you can walk through. Unlike in modern Minecraft, they don't need dark places or be present on dirt. They can be anywhere. Though they seem to disappear sometimes. I don't know how that works. Saplings will instantly grow to trees if possible. Otherwise they remain just a sapling. Gravel and sand will fall in an instant. much like TNT destroys everything in a blink. Then water and lava. These will just spawn blocks of the same kind next to them, which floods the entire map if you're not careful. It also destroys plants and mushrooms. Sponge displaces water. You can toggle physics on and off in a menu. In multiplayer, all these special single player properties are no longer. It takes the blocks for what they are and does nothing with them. Instead, logic and block physics is handed over to the server. Some of the physics are re-implemented, however, often slightly altered. Saplings don't do anything. Gravel and sand have a choppy fall animation instead of a straight teleport to the ground. TNT seems more like an explosion. Water and lava exists, but now there are multiple types. You have the active variants, which flood, and still ones, which do not. And hot and cold types. If you touch these, you die, while the regular ones are just harmless. You can mix these properties, such as active cold water. Active lava also turns blocks into coal before it consumes it, and it usually destroys plants and mushrooms much easier. A lava flood usually starts with a single block of active hot lava. Lava also has different intensities every round, ranging from calm to wild. At calm, it barely destroys any blocks. At wild, it is a serious challenge to build and maintain an adequate shelter. Sponge works, but you have to buy them and they disappear after a few seconds. And also, they work at a lava as well. I am just going to show you some cool blocks. A message block, which displays a message when you break it, followed by nerve gas. It's invincible and it kills you. But wait, how come there are more different types of blocks in multiplayer than in single player? The client can only display the blocks it knows, right? I'll explain it. The server stores the world in its true form in memory. Take for example still lava. The client doesn't know still lava. It obviously only knows just regular lava. So simply sending still hot lava does not work. The server fixes this in a simple manner. It just tells the client it is regular lava. There is also a command which demonstrates this phenomenon. If I type /blocks lava, it prints out all blocks that will be displayed to the client as lava, even though all these blocks have different properties. It is a similar problem with death. To the client, death doesn't exist. The server fixes this by making you respawn, counting how many lives you have left. And if you are out of lives, it simply rejects client's command to modify blocks. This custom server logic is used everywhere, for many things. I've shown you the doors earlier. /gun is another example, which shares similarities with the rocket launcher device. Also, a faucet, a waterfall, wood that floats, and a working gate with controls. I have no idea how it works. There is a block that seems to be a primitive form of redstone or something. The developers sure were creative. It is a rabbit hole. There's a ton of undocumented stuff out there, including trains. Yes, trains. I forgot how they work. Also a disco floor, which you can create by entering an obscure command. And a phoenix. What even is that? It's so weird. And a shark. It chases players and if they touch the shark, they die. What's next? A creeper? Yes! There is also a creeper. I don't need to tell you how it works. It chases you and explodes if you stand next to it for too long. There's so much stuff. Worth noting, much of these blocks players cannot access by default. I wanted to demonstrate that they do exist. Sometimes you can acquire some by buying them. Doors and sponges are an example of that. I was already playing Minecraft Beta when I discovered Minecraft Classic. I was about 12 years old. A friend showed me a lava survival server and it seemed really fun for some reason. So I played around and then decided that I wanted my own server, and I named it NL Lava Survival Dutch. And that's how a magical time was born. On my server I held a contest after a while. People could create their own lava maps, and if they were nearly finished, people could try the map out. And if people liked the map, I included the map in Lava Survival. I think this is the best thing I have done to my server. There were some really amazing maps that players made, and often those were the most fun. It's funny that after all these years, I still know many secret spots on these maps. Sometimes you run into a message block, but then it returns no message was stored. Some survival strategies. The classic one, which is to build a standalone shelter. This works well enough, nothing really special about it. You can also go to the top of the map and just make a floor. There you are safe from the lava. Though many maps have some way to prevent this, either by blocking it off with an indestructible roof or with nerve gas. Another strategy is to dig in somewhere. Often you can go underground, which is fairly safe. However, you get less points if you are below sea level. In some maps, you can also go into a mountain or in the walls, such as Snow Slope. This is much easier. However, in hindsight, I consider this strategy a flaw in map design. I think maps should block it off or simply make it hollow. Though I think interaction with the environment seems a good thing. Speaking of that, after all these cool blocks, I'm surprised how little maps I encountered with unique features. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if there was a lake with a deadly shark or something? Or where stuff explodes? I don't know. The closest thing I know of is the map Earthquake, in which meteors spawn when the lava comes. Also, the lava on the map is fast lava, which is faster, but it also results in extreme lag, up to the point of even disconnection, if I remember correctly. Good map design is also making sure that the lava reaches many places fairly quickly and is not easy to block off, such as is with the map Passage. What I also like about Minecraft Classic is that there are commands which make building easier and, in my opinion, a lot more fun. I think the experience is unsurpassed by the modern Minecraft. The block selection is also limited, not overloading you with options. It forces you to be creative. On what hardware ran my server? Well, this laptop from 2010. It has an i3, 3 gigs of RAM, a DVD drive, and it is connected to the internet using Wi-Fi. Yeah, this is what ran my server all these years, which had close to 80,000 unique players. I didn't run it 24/7. It was only active when I was home and awake. Every day when I got out of school, I ran to my laptop and turned on the server. In the weekend, I did this as soon as I woke up. It surprised me that familiar players would quickly join, mere minutes after I turned it on. It also was a pain to go to bed, because that meant I had to turn the server off, often when there were many people online. Frequently, I would join the server and Skype call with regular players, who became internet friends, and we would play together. Near the end of my lava survival server, I also started a zombie survival server. In this game mode, also called Infection, you spawn in a world and a random player is selected to be the zombie. The players get time to hide or get away, and then the zombie tries to search players to infect them. When a zombie hits a player, they infect them and become a zombie. And so the cycle continues. When you survive as a human, the humans win and you get money and points, etc. Likewise, the zombies win when all the humans become infected. I am not sure when or why I ended my classic servers. I do remember it was in a time when a lot of classic servers shut down. To understand this, I need to explain some things. At first, you could play Minecraft Classic at minecraft.net. There was a tiny link to Minecraft Classic on the front page, and it will bring you to a server list. You click on a server you want to join, and you could play it in your browser. This is essentially how a lot of new players discovered Minecraft Classic. Later, the link was removed. You could only play it if you knew the link. And even later, you could no longer play Minecraft Classic in your browser at all. You could only play it with a third-party client, such as World of Minecraft or ClassicCube. This largely killed the inflow of new players, and with no new players, the hope for servers was fixed on existing players. But existing players eventually moved to other games, except for the most hardcore ones. But the more people play on classic servers, the more fun it is. With declining players, the lonelier it gets, the more players quit, and the cycle continues. I think this was a major factor, but perhaps I grew tired of it as well. However, you can still play it today using ClassicCube, a custom Minecraft Classic client written by volunteers. It kind of makes sense because game modes such as Lava Survival are not official either. They are created by people who reverse engineered the netcode and created custom server software such as MacLol and MacForge. On there they implemented physics and game modes such as Lava Survival, Capture the Flag and Infection. Using ClassicCube was also how I got the footage of the Infection game mode, since I had lost all my zombie survival maps. You might notice that it looks different sometimes from the other footage, as ClassicCube added support for texture packs and other features. So when I tried to recreate the server to get some footage, I was surprised people actually joined. Apparently lava survival is not completely dead, and people still play it. Far fewer of course. I've never seen a server with more than 10 players, but still, people play it. But there is perhaps also more of a dark side to this story. I personally was not feeling good at the time. I was often ill and always tired. I went to school, but only a few hours per day. Some of the most regular players, many of which played more than I did, whom I also became internet friends with, also had difficulties. One of them had a terminally ill mother. Another friend was depressed. Minecraft Classic was a way to have fun, to socialize in some form, and not to pay attention to our own issues. I cannot judge if some of this was excessive. Fortunately, there were also players who did not have these kind of tough problems. I don't know why I liked Minecraft Classic so much. Was it the people? Was it the gameplay? I have no idea. It was great fun, and it seems like many other players thought the same. I know for sure that it wouldn't have been fun without other players. Some time ago, I saw a YouTube video of Minecraft music, and I saw many emotional comments on it. To me, Minecraft Classic gives similar feelings. Some of those comments were the realization of time passing, that you grew up and that an era has gone by, and you're unable to return to the part of the past you liked so much, where things seemed simpler, even though that might not be true. I sometimes got this confronting feeling when I was making this video, all alone on maps that once were so crowded with building players. Me forgetting many of the coolest commands, such as the dance floor. And the general inaccessibility of the past were major causes of this feeling. I would like to end on a good note. I am not bitter and full of resentment that this era has gone by. Rather, I am glad that I got to experience it. That's it for the video. I hope you got an idea of what Minecraft Classic was and what people played it.